Hello, Sean. Thank you for taking some time to view this video. I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is twofold. One is to give you some tips and tricks to use your website to increase your online revenue, your traffic, your leads, and expand in the DFW area. Also is to compare your website to a local competitor's website and see if those tips and tricks could outrank them to get in front of the eyes of consumers on that first page of Google. So I'll talk about three things: content, backlinks, and citations. So whatever I talk about here, you can definitely use on your own website. But if you want to talk about that or anything further, please feel free to reach out. My door is always open. But either way, if you leave me a few lines of feedback on this video, I appreciate that. That helps me get better at making some of these videos. All right, so let's get to it. So first, content. So in content, you need anywhere between 1,500 and 2,000 words, depending on the competition and number of keywords needed. So a keyword is anything that someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your website, you can place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website to be found for. And you guys obviously do a very good job already. You guys got a good website, good layout, very eye-popping. But there's some things you could do to expand in the area, outside of Carrollton, to dominate some of those markets in there as well, to get in front of the eyes of consumers. So speaking of Google, I picked Lewisville. I'm located in Lewisville myself. So if I was a consumer looking for plumbing services, Lewisville, Texas, here's what typically comes up. First is ads, and ads is something that you could invest in. They're hit or miss. A lot of consumers skip over ads. Then sometimes there's the map packs here. So map packs are citations. I'll talk more about that in a minute. But then we call these organics. We feel this is more important. And it's important to be on the first page of Google on any kind of service you provide, an area you serve, because you want to be right in the front of the face of consumers. So as you see when you search plumbing services, Lewisville, Texas, you're not on the first page, but I did a deep dive in your website. You're very close, and you can do some things very easy on your website to outrank some of these competitors. So I'll compare, and usually on Angie's List and Yelp, expertise, we don't look at those because if I'm a consumer, I go to a local business, and that's what most consumers do. So I'll compare your website to a local competitor's website, this Billy Go, see if we could outrank him to get on that first page of Google when it comes to plumbing services, Lewisville, Texas. So here's a tool we use. It's called Ahrefs. As I said earlier, we do a deep dive in websites, and here's your URL here, and here's your numbers. So on your website, you're using 42 keywords on your website. That's giving you some search power, but you want to increase your keywords and get closer to your competitors. And you want to have more bang for your buck, so you want to have high volume keywords. So definitely use these that are on here already. But think about all the areas you serve. Think about all the services you do, those buyer intent services, plumbing repair, plumbers in Carrollton, Texas, plumbing services. You could put those on your website. Here's a great one, plumbing services, 26,000 search volume. So definitely keep that one. But think about, little ones here and there that add up quickly to outrank your competitors. So here's Billy Go's website here. And it does a pretty good job, but definitely outrankable, definitely beatable to outrank him on Google. So here's his URL, here's his numbers. He's using 63 keywords, so not a lot more than you. So I would use some of those that are generic that anybody could use on their website, and you get close to outranking him fairly easily. So next is backlinks. So backlinks is anywhere where one website is linking to your website. So these act like an endorsement of your website from others, which Google uses that to build trust in your business by seeing others vouching for you. So it's literally like a popularity contest. Think about it like that. So person with the most backlinks wins. But keep this in mind though, not all backlinks are created equal. So it's important to have other plumbing services, HVAC services, heating, electrical service websites linking back to you. It gives you that trust power with Google. So right now you're on a good track there. You got 640 backlinks with 58 reference domains. But compare that to Billy Go, local competitor on that first page. Not too many more backlinks than you. He has 656 with 180 reference domains. So I would check your backlinks. If you get close to these numbers, you're there already. You'll get close to him, and then you get very close to outranking him in Lewisville with plumbing services. Then finally, there's citations. So a citation is anywhere where your business name, your number, and your address are shown exactly on your Google business profile. Citations help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses, since this can generate huge amounts of revenue. So you want to be in the top 3 or 4 here. There's 3 here, but much like Google, people don't go to page 2 or 3 of Google. People don't click on this button to find more services and products and companies. So to To be in this map pack, include directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, BBB. There's hundreds of others you may have heard of. Also, social media accounts work great too. The idea here is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. So the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. Once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely it is you can outrank them and be in this map pack. So once your content, your backlinks, your citations, they all come together, you start to outgrow your competitors. And here's what you might be looking at and why. To be ranked here, to be in this map pack, and to be in top of the page here. So not sure what your margins are now, but I imagine that will generate some pretty decent revenue for you. Also, there's usually many more keywords you could use to generate more and more traffic and leads. So this is what I do. I create this video for you to help you start generating those leads. But if you do find yourself wanting more to continue scaling as far as you want, feel free to reach out. I can help you out with that. With some more, I give you some more information. We could talk about your goals. I could do the research to find out exactly what could be realistic for you in your business and what it might take to reach those goals. So again, if you leave me a few lines of feedback on this video, again, that helps me get better making these. Again, I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So I hope this is helpful. Thank you for your time for listening. I wish you much luck in your business. Have a great day.